Good morning. We are reading Crap Happens Philosophy, the big book. I got a notebook pad, but it's 500 plus pages. So I'm reading some. We're just going on tangents. But the first or second video I did doing dishes. So it's like, how many of us are so busy we can't do everything we want? So we can like do two things at once videos. So if you're listening, you can be doing your own dishes. You could do dishes with me. Or at your house or place, or cleaning or folding laundry or whatever. Yeah, I like the idea of doing two things at once. And we may get a dishwasher. And the idea of the Bob Ross show came years ago of like making art while doing like talks on mental health. So if we get a dishwasher, we may go to that route and continue our talks because actually my bonus / stepdaughters, like one of them's like, we like it. I was like, oh, yeah, they're wonderful. I can't take any credit, but they're wonderful. So yeah, so cheers to them. So we are talking about Crap Happens Philosophy, which is bad things happen to all of us, and we can turn it to fertilizer to grow something, or we can just not deal with it, and we're going to get into the whole unintended consequences of not dealing with the crap later. But we're on a fact of no one is perfect, but we each matter, because it would be cool if we could read each other's minds. I don't think I have included in this, but I was watching a Gottman YouTube video. Gottman's like the relationship guru. There's therapists that are like, oh, I'm Gottman certified, right? And I'm like, I've read his books and I watch them. I'm not going to pay like hundreds or $1,000 to get, I don't know, certified. A lot of people, I could have gotten like trauma certified, but like I did the whole training and like, oh, to get certified, it's another like $500. I'm like, nah. I did the training. I got my master's. I got certified in that. So, and, you know, but. So Gottman did this one thing, so our brains, he didn't do this part, but our brains are only like yay big, right? So we don't know everything. But he basically said there's never a time when two brains are synchronous, like together, like we totally understand each other. Like there's always going to be some miscommunication because we think differently, so like our interpretation of what's said can be different. When we're talking about this now, I don't know if it's in the book, but you could totally, Gottman's Gottman. If you ever want to Google him, he's great. Yeah, I may have some quotes of him in here, but just saying not perfect, like we can't read each other's minds, which isn't perfect. And in this life, I don't know about the next one. And if anyone does know about the next one, I would highly be confused. But, so yesterday we read This is Life and Imperfection is Beautiful and Don't Be Afraid of That. So Bob Ross, so just to continue the quotes, we're on page 46. Bob Ross, who, he's the painter, he paints the happy trees and all that. You know, if you make a mistake, becomes a piece of art that's more unique. He says, it's the imperfections that make something beautiful. That's what makes it different and unique from each other. There's an anonymous quote that I saw online. There's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. Ralph Marston said, you were born to be real, not to be perfect. You are here to be you, not to live someone else's life. Kartika Atmaja said, you are just human. Being imperfect does not make you any less. Dr. Steve Maraboli said, there is nothing more rare nor more beautiful than a woman being unapologetically herself, comfortable in her perfect imperfection. To me, that is the true essence of beauty. Michael T. Strahan said, this is who I am. I'm not perfect. I don't want to try to be perfect. Anton Chekhov said, everything on earth is beautiful. Everything except what we ourselves think and do. We forget the higher purpose of life and our own human dignity. Mother Teresa, I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. Together we can do great things. Henry Van Dyke, use your talents you possess, for the woods would be silent if no birds sang except the best. Another anonymous, the word imperfect actually spells I'm perfect, because everyone is perfect in their own imperfect ways. Brene Brown. You are imperfect. You are wired for struggle. You are worthy of love and belonging. Imperfections are not inadequacies. They are reminders that we're all in this together. Zig Ziglar said, you are the only person on earth who can use your ability. Sarah Bareilles. The idea behind a kaleidoscope is that it's a structure that's filled with broken bits and pieces. And somehow, if you look through them, you see something beautiful. And I feel like we're all that way a little bit. So I'm not going to be able to stay with you long today because I'm not going to finish dishes. I have to leave in like 10 minutes. So I'm hoping to rinse just the ones I washed. And there's a lot left. It's a busy day. I get to go see a client. So I'm a mental health therapist by career. And I'm a suicide prevention, share hope through art, all of that by passion project. I'm taking my volunteer, like, I want to live where there's like a time when like the youth or the adults like are like, aha, life does matter, and they get help when they're struggling and just normalizing it. So that's like my mission in life. But so I have a client, and then I'm hopping over to the Town Mall of Westminster to the Bridge Healing Center's table where we have like do-it-yourself card making to meet with Tina. Is it Tina Thomas? Wait, she's married to a wonderful man. They're the cutest couple ever. Like if there was a show of cutest couples, they would win. They're like peaceful people that are yoga instructors and like paint be kind signs and just like the best team ever. And Tina's wonderful. So I'm like, can you help? Like, I want to start my own business, share hope through healing arts, where I can like work as a therapist and like do my own thing and still get paid to share hope through art. It's been like I've gotten like some donations, but I don't like asking for donations. So I've been able to reimburse some stuff, but like not most stuff, and I've never gotten paid like other than reimbursing some receipts for art supplies and stuff. But I'm like, I want to learn how to do this, and even like Facebook, I want to like raise funds, but like I don't even know if I'm a partnership, a C Corp, or an S Corp. So I don't even know how to fill out the Facebook to make funds for my business. Where like what I do as a therapist, I want to pay me, but the other stuff I just want to reinvest and get more art supplies and yeah, just grow like outreaches with. I don't know what the goal is, but the goal is preventing deaths of despair. So I'm meeting with Tina, and she's wonderful. So she's going to see the space. And Anne Marie, who's from the Bridge, who I just met in April of this year, because I didn't have a home for my dollhouse, because we're switching offices, and she said the child therapist didn't want a dollhouse. So I was like, oh no, it can't come home. Yeah, it's a Peep Show dollhouse. It's so fun. And yeah, so we ended up talking, and now she's like giving me the back for an art studio, where I'm like, yeah, I'll probably use it like 5-10 hours a week for like my outreaches, but like the rest we want like open art and like private parties. Like it'd be so cool if we could get like funders and stuff, and like how cool would that be if we could have like a birthday party place for people that can't afford birthday parties, and like just get it covered like for kids and stuff. So we're working on that. So that's on Facebook as Share Hope and Healing Art Studio, I think, the space. But yeah, so I'm meeting with her, and then I go back to the office for 1 or 2 clients, and then I have to run home for 2 more clients, get the kids fed, then I go back to the office for another client. So like I have, I think, 5 clients under one place, 1 under my Headway, which is my new place that's going to the mall, and then like a meeting. And yeah, so I may do dishes later because my first is at 8, and so like when I go to work, I'll actually look like professional. I don't always do makeup though, because I just feel like it irritates my skin. And yeah, oh, imperfect. So like I grew up, so I'm class of 2000 in high school, so like the 90s and stuff. And Pamela Anderson was like Baywatch. So every girl that wasn't like well endowed was like, Pamela Anderson was beautiful growing up. And now she doesn't wear makeup. So I'm like, yes, I can finally fit in and not wear makeup. I may not look like her, but yeah. because like everyone thought, so what is perfect anyway, right? Like it looks different to everybody. It's like cultural based. What is a perfect life? I don't know. Like, you know, I definitely don't think there's an answer. I think you can be the best you. And I think imperfect and all that, like I do a lot with grief, and I have a lot of widow clients who are widows or have had losses. And it's kind of like there is like a before and an after, and it is kind of like a significant loss kind of breaks you, you know, and you can, you know, a lot of like my artwork is like beautifully broken, forever in my heart, forever changed my heart, and it's just kind of like once you've had a significant loss of a parent or a child or a sibling or a spouse or different losses, a best friend, like, it breaks you, and you can like repress it, or you can like process it. And like I remember when my mom passed, I had people 30 years older than me like coming to me be like, how do I deal with this, you know, like, and I was trying to help them. But like once you've experienced something like that, it kind of, your imperfect helps, I guess. Like other people, when they have a struggle, they can relate to you and they're like, oh, you've made it through this, and you're like, okay. Yeah, so imperfect's like totally fine. Like I'm glad we're not like clones and that everyone's unique. And I also, like, a lot of people that I thought look perfect have a great life, they're dealing with like anxiety or something. So everyone's got some type of crap, or they have like somebody that's like really struggling in their life that's causing them anxiety. So it's like everyone's carrying something. And we did a kid book, everyone has a backpack, because it's like everyone's got something. All right, well, have a good day. I'm off to work. Hope you enjoy your day too.